Hi guys, so today I want to show you 5 music theory hacks that you can use in your hypnotic techno production. We'll go over things that will help you write better melodies and overall improve and increase your awareness about using musical theory in music production. If you don't know me yet, I'm Michał, and over the 6.5 years I've been teaching music production to beginner and intermediate producers. I run 2 music production communities where we help our students finish tracks, establish music creative process, and release their music. Over the last 4 years, my students have finished more than 900 tracks, released a lot of EPs, and created some careers. So if you want to work with us to up-level your game, check out the link in the description. All right, let's jump in. So first tip would be to use modes, and modes are like different ways of approaching a scale, I could say. So if we look at here our MIDI editor, we can see that when we use scale, and let's say we will go into G, and we go to G, and then you have all the modes you can use. So the most common ones are major, minor, Dorian, Mixolydian, Lydian, Phrygian, and Locrian, and they derive from like changing the pattern slightly, so changing the scale. So if we take a G minor chord and let's highlight the scale, we will see that G minor actually goes from G to A, you see? So we have only G to A, so there is a note, and then we have 1 semitone and 2 semitones to go up, and then we have all that pattern you can see. But if we go, for example, for Phrygian mode, we then have G and then A flat, so there is only 1 semitone distance, and this 1 semitone distance creates a lot of tension. So let's play it, for example, G lower, yeah, there we go. So our passing note would be do 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 do. This will be G minor, but if we go for G Phrygian, this will sound like, let's hear it once again. Yeah, there's like this 1 semitone and 2 semitone. Like there is more space, so there is less tension. So let's focus on our bass line. Yeah, so this will be bass line in G minor, and this will be bass line in G Phrygian when I've lowered all those notes to play G sharp or A flat rather than A. It has slightly darker feel in my, once again, let's hear it. Yeah, it has that slightly darker feel, so we can use that, and definitely we can use that in our chords and melody. So we can have, you see, so let me play them both. So first one has that G sharp and the second one doesn't. Yeah, it instantly adds that tension. So my tip would be to use Phrygian mode, but also experiment with different one. You can get really nice results with playing something like Kumoi or Hiroshi, Baharian, and all of that jazz. It will derive you different kind of like dark sounding modes of the stuff you already know, so the scales you already know. So this was the first tip. Second one would be to use dissonances to add tension. And I've already showed you this here. So this was originally played like that, yeah. And we can then add this G sharp in this example. So this will create a lot of dissonance. And for the second part, we can use like the good dissonances are minor second, so 1 semitone, the tritone, which is 6 semitones, and minor ninth, which is 14th semitone. So if we would go for tritone in the second half, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, C sharp is not in the scale, So this is gonna create a lot of tension. Let's go for G Phrygian. Yeah, we don't have that. So yeah, so if we don't go too crazy about this note, we can easily go away with that, and especially that the second half resolves into G natural. So we have that tension, tension, a bit of tension, and we resolve. Or maybe something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of tension in this note. So if we would play it something different, like let's play something even simpler so we can hear the difference once again. So let's play G to C first. Yeah, and then maybe, and then, yeah, you can, a lot of tension from that C sharp, and then let's play 14th. So once again, a minor second, I like that. Something is odd here, yeah, 0. And I'm gonna play this minor ninth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So here. A is not in this scale. If we would play a note in the scale, this is also nice. So what I also a lot of times recommend is to have those longer loops when you're gonna play something like that. Yeah, so really simple. In the second half, we just raise those two notes, just a semitone above. So you can go away from the scale by using those dissonances, but don't go too crazy. Just have one or maybe two notes and then resolve to the tonic, so to the root note, and you can easily go away with that, and this will create a lot of techno vibe into your melodies. So let's jump it further. When you create a melody, let's create a melody from this one. You want to avoid having fourth and so playing fourth or fifth. So in this instance, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be C, and this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So if we just fold this scale. Okay, let's not fold it, let's just play like as it is. So if G is my root, I want to avoid 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, so fourth note on the scale and fifth note on the scale. So in this instance, D. Why is that a thing? Because when you play a G, okay, so I'm playing G, you see I'm playing G, and then the second note is just 3, but I also have some extra note like D, like G. Yeah, in this instance G, there is D. Yeah, and there is also C. There is not much harmonics in this because it's yeah, something I've modulated, but the thing is that when you play tonic, it also has the harmonics of the fifth and the fourth. So when you play the fifth and the fourth, they kind of sound similar. They add movement, which is nice, but to add emotion, but to add tension, go out of fourth and fifth. So let's actually create a melody that uses fourth and fifth. So kind of like, let's make it wrong, and then let's create another half that's kind of like better. So in this instance, I'm going to just play. So this is fourth and this is fifth. And then let's do another version when we avoid fourth or fifth. So let's play in this instance third, and in this instance let's play sixth. So once again. Like here, there is emotion, there is tension. There is nothing, like second is nice as well. Sixth, seventh. I like to play sixth and third. But maybe we can use, we use fifth, but in this way. So you see, we are going to have a one semitone. This is gonna create a lot of tension. And between this one and this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to avoid this. So maybe we're gonna play G Phrygian note, which is in this instance A flat. So. Maybe too much. But now from G to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we want to avoid that. So maybe let's play this one. So you want to always count those semitones and make sure, like, it's not, you know, something that gonna break or create your melody, but it's gonna add that spice. So instead of this, like, let's listen just this small tweak that we avoided fifth here. And I'm gonna just raise that note. Yeah, there is this interest, a lot of interest in this note. So I'm keeping this that way. So let's take this step further, and hack fourth would be about adding octaves. So jumps of the octaves, that adds a lot of tension. So what I like to do is actually have one situation or one bar when the melody plays its regular, I would say, shape. And then I'm gonna change the shape with, for example, having, I see, I got it, some note. So with that one, let's use it like an octave. So there is like a jump. It already sounds nice, like this adds that tension, that a bit of drama. What I will do actually is create something like that and then create something like that. Whenever you have this opportunity, I often invite people to like create those variations. Yeah, so this is the fifth hack actually. Fifth hack, yes. So when you have, and this is I think that the thing that touches a lot of beginner producers, that they have loops that repeat themselves so many times, it's like it becomes boring. So to avoid that repetition, you want to introduce either variation or modulation to the pattern. So the rule of the thumb is that you don't want to repeat yourself more than 2 times. You don't want to repeat yourself more than 2 times. You don't want to repeat yourself more than 2 times, yeah? How did it make you feel when you had me listening being repeated 3 times, yeah? It kind of gave you a bit of nerves, like, why is he saying this all the time? Yeah, so the same is with music. 2 times creates that, okay, we understand it, you say it, you repeat it, I get it, let's move on. So the same thing is with music, yeah? You want to have repetitions in the pattern happening every second, at least every second repetition, if you don't have any modulation. So in this instance, if I would play this pattern, this would be, so let's hear it, like this is our first, so if we had only one bar, this would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. We would need something, but if we, so we can only play this melody, let's say nothing is changing, like 2 bars. So if we would expand it to 2 bars, we can play it now 4 bars with everything being static. If we change everything around our different sounds, we can like extend the loop. But if we create a pattern that it's like 4 bars, we can now play, 4 bars, we can now play, not 40, 4 bars, we can now play it like for the 8th notes, so 8 bars, yeah? We can now play it 8 bars, so 2 times 4, 8, we can play it 8 bars, and we can easily go away with playing like the whole phrase and then play it once again, but then you add some element or take it out or do some modulation. So in this instance, like this pattern, I could yes, I can play this a lot of repetitions because the pattern is longer. So go for longer patterns and slight change here and there. This will create a lot of hypnosis in your tunes. Okay, so I've showed you 5 music theory hacks and tricks to improve your techno production. If you want to learn more, check out this video on your left side and see you the next time. Bye.